Hi guys, I have a fall market tonight, so I'm gonna bring you along with me. So this is a market that I've done a lot, but this is only my second time at this venue. So in my town, they have Art Walk where a bunch of artists set up booths out front of different businesses down Main Street. So I have done this event quite a few times, but this is only my second time at this location. So the last one I did at this location was really good, and I will I'll put the link to that vlog in the description, so if you want to watch that one next you can. But I wasn't doing great at this market when I was at an indoor spot, so now that I've moved to a different place that's outdoor, it was a lot better last time, and I'm hoping that this time it will be really good as well. So the market starts in just a few hours, and I've got mostly everything ready to go. I do need to take a picture of the plushies that I finished today before I put them in with the rest of the inventory. And I think that's about all that I have to do to get ready, but it is outdoors, so we do have to take the tent and everything. And I think I'm gonna take my knit beanies to this market because it is a fall market. Although it's gonna be like 80 or 90 degrees, it's fall, it's October, so I figure I should start putting my beanies out. So I'm going to have to rearrange some of the totes, take out some stuff, and put the beanies in, but they don't take up that much space, and I should be able to do that pretty quickly. So I'm gonna try to get some videos of setting up and during the market. Sometimes when it's too busy, I don't get videos, but hopefully I will be able to. So I will see you at the market. Okay, so it's actually a little while after the market, maybe like a week ago, but I did get videos at the market that I will show you, and I'm also going to tell you everything that sold. I'll put pictures up of each item and tell you how much it cost. So this market was pretty good. The first hour seemed to be a little slow, so I was a little bit worried, but then it picked up after that, so it ended up being really good, and I think I actually made more at this one than I did at this location last time. So last time at this location, there were two other crochet booths. One was plushies like mine, and another one was just crochet hats. So this time I was the only crochet booth, so that was nice. I did go ahead and put out my beanies, and none of them actually sold, but I did have a few people looking at them. There was like 2 or 3 people that I really thought were going to get them, but they ended up not. But I am glad that people were at least looking at them. This is my booth before the market. Ignore my voice right now. I am sick while I am editing. The setup was a little awkward, how I had my pumpkin patch in the back, but I think it was okay. And here are my knit beanies. So the first thing that I sold was a candy corn keychain, and I actually sold this one before the market started. So that was nice to sell one of my fall items and make a sale even before it started. And so I sold that for $8. Next, I sold one of my black spiders, and at my past 2 markets when I had the spiders, people didn't really know they were spiders. Some people thought it was an octopus, and I think I had only sold one out of both of those markets. So this time I decided to crochet a spider web to set them on as a display so that hopefully people could tell that they were spiders, and it definitely did help a lot. So that was great to sell that as one of the first things. And that same kid also got an axolotl sticker and 2 pins. He got a spider pin and the axolotl pin. And that sold for $16 total. The spider, I believe, was $8, and the sticker $3, and then the pins were each $2. And so I actually sold all of that before 6 o'clock, before the market even started, so that was a good start. Next, I sold another spider, and this is one that I made with this twist yarn. I don't know the color name, but it is, oh, actually it's right here. So it's Bernat Blanket Twist, and the color is Lilac Grove. So it's got like mostly white with some different shades of gray and purple in it. So I had a spider made of that and I sold that one, and that sold for $8. Next I sold another axolotl sticker and that sold for $3. And the kid that bought the sticker put it on his skateboard, and so I thought that was really cool. He came back to show me he put it on a skateboard, so I was like, can I take a picture of that? That's cool. So I'll put a picture of that too. And then I sold a pink axolotl and that sold for $20. And then that was everything for the first hour of the market. So the first hour felt a little slow. There weren't as many people walking around as I expected, but then in the second hour it picked up. So the first thing that I sold in the second hour was a pop mushroom, and this is like the pastel rainbow variegated yarn, and this is a big twist yarn, and so that sold for $15. Next I sold a mini alligator, and this is the first mini alligator that I've made with this pattern, and so I was glad to sell that at the first market that I put it out at. Next I sold my pumpkin mushy boy, which this is the first market that I put this one out at, so that was awesome. I just took the Mushy Boy pattern and just changed the color and freehanded a stem and leaf on it to make it look like a pumpkin. And then that same person also bought one of my Beetlejuice inspired bees, so that sold for $35 total. The bee is $15 and then the Mushy Boy was $20. And then I sold another axolotl, and this was a pink one with white on the gills and spine, and that sold for $20. And then I sold one of my mini ghosts, and this was just the classic white one. And then I actually sold another mini ghost, and it was also a classic white one, and those sold for $12 each. And then I sold another pink axolotl. So axolotls were very popular at this market, and I didn't realize how low I was running on them. So by the end of the market I only had 2 left, and I thought I had like multiple backup ones, so I'm gonna have to make some more of those. Next I sold another axolotl pin, and that sold for $2. And then that was the end of the second hour. In the third hour I only made 3 sales. So the first one was a candy corn keychain, and that same person also got a pickle keychain. So the candy corn keychain was $8 and the pickle keychain was $12, so it's $20 total. And then I sold a mini chick, and that sold for $12. And then the last thing I sold in that hour was a sitting dino, and this was a green variegated one, and that sold for $15. And then for the last hour I made 3 more sales. The first thing that I sold in the last hour was a mini octo, and this was a blue one. I think it was honey bunny yarn, and that sold for $10. And then I sold another one of my spiders, and this is one that's kind of a bluish gray color, and that sold for $8. And then I sold a mini ghost, and that was just another classic one again. I made a lot of blue ones and some light pink ones, and I haven't sold, I think, any of them. Maybe like 1 blue one. But I was hoping to sell more of the colored ones, but everybody just wants the classic color, I guess. And then the last thing that I sold was a corn, and this was one with the dark green husk. Those two sold together for $32. The corn is $20, and then the mini ghost is $12. So that was the last sale that I made, and I believe that one was actually while we were packing up. So we stayed a little bit after. At this venue they say we can stay after if we want, since there's still some people around. So we stayed, I think, maybe 15 minutes late, and so I did make that sale as we were packing up. So the total that I made at this event was $283, which I think that's pretty good. The booth fee was, I believe, either $40 or $50. So that was still like almost $250 profit, so that was pretty good. I wasn't really sure exactly what to expect because this was only my second time at this venue, and I wasn't sure if the first one was just like their busiest event or if it's usually that busy. So I think that was a really good event for me. I was wanting to do this event again next month, but I realized I'm going to be out of town then, so I'm not going to be able to do it next month. and I'm not sure if they're going to have it in December, but if they are, then I will probably try to be a part of this event again. I will probably try to be a part of this event again. I'll probably try to be a part of this event again. I'll probably try to be a part of this event again. I will probably try to be a part of this event again. So I'll go ahead and put in the video of my booth after the market. Honestly, it probably looks like there's even more plushies than when I started, because I did have some items that I needed to put price tags on, so I kept them back in the beginning when the market started, but as I was sitting there in the first hour, I put price tags on them and put them out. So there's actually a few more things maybe, but you might be able to see a few things missing, like the spiders. You can tell some of them are missing, and the axolotls are different ones there because I had to restock. So it looks a little bit different, but it doesn't look like that much is missing. This is my booth after the market, and I only had these 2 axolotls left. I still had a lot of fall plushies left. You can see some of the spiders are missing here, and on this side of the booth it actually looks like I have more plushies because I put out more stuff that I tagged. So that was it. I think it was a pretty good market. It was definitely a fun market. Let me know in the comments which item I sold today was your favorite. I'm really glad that I sold some of the spiders once I made the spider web, and I actually have quite a few more markets coming up. I still have more fall markets, and then I'm also going to have some Christmassy markets. So if you want to make sure you see those videos, make sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like so YouTube will show it to more people. Thanks for watching.